Grayson Sender is a sixth grader living in Chicago with his aunt, uncle, brother, and cousin. He has long blonde hair and a quiet disposition. Grayson isn't like other boys. He likes to draw castles in the margins of his notebooks, and he likes to pretend that he's a princess by wearing long, flowy shirts. Since he was very little, Grayson has always wished that he was a girl. Despite these urges, Grayson knows what is expected of him. He hides his interests and keeps to himself in fear of being ridiculed. In the novel Gracefully Grayson by Amy Polonsky, the primary conflict arises when Grayson, in a moment of bravery and self-determination, tries out for the role of Persephone in the school play. This gives Grayson the opportunity to show the world who he truly is. The novel does not represent any great leaps forward in literature, but addresses increasingly relevant issues of our time. The great classics of literature do not only contain universal human themes, but also illuminate the preoccupations of the people living during the time the work was written. Gracefully Grayson accomplishes both of these objectives simultaneously, and could possibly find its own spot as a classic. The book addresses an audience of increasingly vocal transgender youths, kids who see no representation in today's media and entertainment. Grayson's story brings substance to problems that many who struggle with see as vague and hard to articulate. Even so, the book does not marginalize the cisgender population. Fear of ridicule and the desire to be comfortable and safe are pervasive themes throughout the novel. Even framed in the story of a young transgender girl, the message of bravery while patiently awaiting acceptance is universal. Gracefully Grayson opens up the reader's imagination through vivid imagery and figures of speech. Invocations of light and darkness are prevalent in the story, keeping Grayson trapped in the murky middle. A work can stand the test of time for many different reasons. Gracefully Grayson, along with other novels like Middlesex, will mark the beginning of transgender exposure in literature. The book is prevalent with memorable characters representing both allies and enemies to Grayson's cause. Although the novel may not seem groundbreaking, Gracefully Grayson represents a rising minority in its place in the literary tradition.
Created using Powtoon.